I shot at the bank. That was my first experience doing it. It was great. I really appreciate how you walked around and talked to everybody, and you didn't seem like you were above anything. You were right along in the mix. So that says volumes about you.
Thank you.
So I just want to know, with all the action scenes and with martial arts, how often do you keep your regiment with your physical trainer?
Well, it's a way of life to me. You know, I remember back in the day when I had to work out after a 9-to-5 job, you know, early in the morning or real late and drag them out behind the bed. And I remember those times. So they inspire me for now. Like, I can't complain. It's part of what I do, you know what I mean? So I remember that young Mike who wanted to have the problems I have now. So that inspires me. And plus, working out this is a way of life for me. And it's a right, you know? It's a right. It's what I get to do. And so, you know, and you know, just trying to do the best I can. That's my inspiration.
Last question.
First and foremost, everybody did a great job. I thought the cast was great.
Thank you.
Actually, it's a two-part question. It's two different questions. One is, the original Trouble Man, Marvin Gaye did the soundtrack. Wondered, did you try to explore partnering with maybe a musician to couple a tailored soundtrack for this movie?
Well, yeah, we have a tailored soundtrack for this movie, but now as far as the Marvin Gaye song, you know, not to get into the business of it, that song costs a whole lot.
Well, I didn't mean trying to license that song. I'm sure that would have been expensive.
And you know, I called on an old friend who was, you know, who I don't know if y'all ever seen Blood and Bone?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know, my love interest was Nona Gay, right? That's what Marvin Gaye's daughter. So I'm like, hey, Nona. I didn't get a call back.
Yeah, you can't blame her.
Yeah.
But I thought that maybe in the spirit of it, you might have tried to do that with maybe any artist that you thought could meet it. But my question is, this is a great film as a Black independent studio production company. We see a lot going on with streaming wars. You know, the legacy studios are fighting with the streamers, and I feel like it's opening up a lane for independent filmmakers and production houses, particularly Black ones. How do you feel about that, and do you see that opening, and are you going for it?
Well, I'm gonna do what I do no matter what is going on, because I know this is the type of movie that we appreciate, okay? And so I've gotten here by way of doing that. Like Blood and Bone and Black Dynamite, things, they have overperformed way beyond what the studios and producers ever thought. And so that's what puts me here right now to do my own thing. And I got a lot more coming up. So what it is that it lives on, you know, this word of mouth that goes around. And it's one of the things that a lot of movies, what they do, they peak and then they drop. And not to pat my own back, but a lot of my movies just keep doing this over a long period of time because people keep finding it and finding it and finding it. And those are the things that make the most money actually in the whole industry because they don't cost as much as those big tentpole movies. So as long as people are making money, believe me, it's gonna be around, okay? So no matter what is going on, I know when it comes down to it, I could go into my communities and present what I have, and we could do it on our own when it comes down to it, okay? And that's the way I want to go, and that's the way I want to encourage other businesses, other people to come up and follow what I'm doing and understand that our culture is worldwide, okay? I do movies, and I've done movies in a lot of countries over the years, things that you might not even know about. But I'll be in Romania, I'll be in Bulgaria, I'll be in, you know, Brazil, all these different things. And whenever I go to these places, I channel surf on TV, right? You know, I don't understand the language, but what I see is their youth imitating us everywhere. So we are pervasive. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. And see, what happens is these type of movies make a lot of money overseas. Okay? Our culture translates overseas bigger than anything. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you anything else. So we will always be viable, no matter what the industry is doing. There'll always be people that's going to be ready to laugh and enjoy a movie like this. Okay? So don't be discouraged and don't listen to what the industry is doing or whatever. We can do our thing and we're going to be viable.
Sorry, guys, unfortunately, we had a little
How you
what's
doing?
your sister?
Yeah.
What's your sister?
Can I just say congratulations to you guys, Mike and Gillian, on behalf of everybody in this audience. Thank you for inviting us. This was so entertaining. It's always so good to see you as family and fan. I'm just so proud. Listen, everybody, I had the privilege of reading the script. So to see this in real life, it's just incredible, and you just get better and better every fucking time, man. I love you guys. It's the Keith Sweat. Let me just tell you something about this. This is a man's world. It's like my favorite song. So when I was in LA with Mike, he said, "Hey, I got one for you," and he showed me Luciano Pavarotti and James Brown performing live, and I was like, "You can't beat that." And then I was standing in the kitchen at the house when they were here filming this, and he was like, "Listen to this." And I was like, okay. So naturally, it starts, you get excited. And I'm like, this is hot, this is dope. Like when he was like, "That's Keith Sweat," I said, "Shut the front door." Let me just tell you, man, y'all have to play it before we leave, but that song is on fire. You did a phenomenal job, sir. Thank you so much. Everybody in this movie, y'all were great. I can't wait to see it again and again. And that's because
Well, thank you. I'm telling you, Keith did his thing. That song, and I'm gonna have an issue with who stopped it. But the song Keith sings, I asked people, like over 100 people, nobody realizes it's Keith. Keith is shy. It's the craziest thing. He's been on the front stages, like sold out everywhere all over the world. But this man is actually shy. It's like, when I talk about, he at home, he has vocal range that y'all don't even know about. And he shows out in this song. I played it for not one person realized it was Keith, but there was one person I played it for, was a guy named Mr. Stevie Wonder. And Stevie was like, this needs some harmonica on it. And Stevie played harmonica behind Keith on that song. So now there's an after party at Soho Kitchen. And maybe that first song we gonna hear to embarrass this man is that song in its entirety, because it is a masterpiece, y'all. It is a masterpiece. So right now, are we done with the Q&A? So
Yes, we are.
All right, thank you so much. And put out the word that you enjoyed this. Share with the people that you love. And thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you all. And thank you, the cast and crew. I couldn't do it without y'all. All right?
Other thanks to Filton Films, Fulton County,
Wait a
Small
minute.
Films.
Wait a minute, my Aunt Dolores? What's that, Aunt Dolores?
Let's see, okay, hold on, 1 second.
Okay, wait, y'all. This is my Aunt Dolores. She's wait, y'all. Wait, this is the matriarch of my entire lineage right now. She is the matriarch of my entire lineage. She is the last of everybody. Go ahead, Aunt Dolores.
I just like to say, the movie was great. And I can remember, Michael used to come down, we was in South Carolina, he's from Connecticut. He used to come down during the summer, and he would kick everything, knock everything down. I'm like, my mother-in-law would say, "What is wrong with him?" She would send him to our house, and he and my son run up, stand up. My daughter, Trina, and cousins and friends. You came from South Carolina. We're so happy. And we're so proud of you, Michael. Continue on. We love you. And I know my husband, David, who passed away 4 years ago, his favorite uncle,
Yes.
is looking down on us.
Thank you so much.
We love you.
We love you too, Oswald.
And I just want to say, when he would come to South Carolina, I worked at a gym and I would let him come and work out and kickbox. Make sure he stayed in shape.
Take the credit for your muscles.
I love y'all.
For my dedication, you know what I'm saying? I'm presenting my work. I'm a scientist, and I will be Dr. Keith in September.